welcome to 2025, everybody. Holy moly. Honestly, cannot believe that it is 2025. Last year was a blur. It went by so fast. I don't know about you guys, but last year went by so fast. It was a great year, though. Had an awesome year. Did some things that I never thought that I would ever do. Put out some awesome podcasts. But man, just buckle up because 2025, we're coming in hot. We're doing a lot of cool things this year. Got a lot of cool things set up. So I can't wait. But man, I can't believe that 2024 is gone and done. And here we are in 2025. But we ended the year strong. Had a good end of the year with some podcasts that came out right there at the end. Sorry about the YouTube stuff, by the way. I don't know what the deal was with uploading to YouTube, but we've got it corrected. We're trying to catch up on some of the videos to the podcast that were released. So some of the podcast videos are coming out a little bit late, but we'll get them up so that you guys have them. Actually, by the time you watch this video, hopefully all of them are up on YouTube, so that if you're one of those YouTube listeners, which I appreciate you guys, by the way, there's quite a few of you that watch on YouTube, and I'm very grateful for that and appreciate you guys doing that. But we're catching up on those. So by the time this comes out, they should all be there. We should be all caught up. But yeah, got a lot of really good ones that came out there at the end of the season, end of 2024. Wrapping it up with one of the funnest podcasts I've ever done, which was with Mark Livesay. He's such a cool dude. No wonder why he's just, kind of in the mix of everything when it comes to hunting and outdoors. But we just chatted about everything, about life. I mean, it was just so fun. If you guys haven't listened to that podcast, seriously, one of my most favorite podcasts I have ever recorded. Go listen to it. Just a lot of fun. He's a really cool dude, super knowledgeable, super beneficial, and super helpful in that podcast. And that's what he's all about. And he's actually doing some cool new ventures right now. He's got a new vodcast that's coming out. In fact, I think it's out now. And just all about helping you guys be better and learning things. They're quick, snappy little podcasts, but they're quick and easy for you guys to be able to learn some of the things that you want to learn and need to learn to be a better hunter and a better outdoorsman. And really a goal of ours here at Ehuntr is to help you guys be better. That's why, some of those last podcasts we did were with Lindsay Persico, helping you be a better survivalist and her 360 Sportsman program. Make sure you guys are checking that out. There'll be a link down in the show notes about the 360 Sportsman. Still have a deal there. You guys get 40% off your membership there if you use the code EHNTR, EHUNTR. Awesome, guys. I mean, that's a huge, huge discount. And man, they are pumping out the videos. So super helpful, super beneficial if you guys want to learn some things. Lindsay has a great course up there. We got some great guests that are going to be on that are also part of 360 Sportsman as we start 2025, which I'm super excited about. But we had Mark Livesay, had Britt Mace on about Phorm. And again, guys, if you guys haven't jumped into Phorm yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. Honestly, download the app. Right now, they're doing a Phorm transformation challenge. It's an 8-week challenge. Winner gets $25,000 worth of prizes. No reason not to do it. You download the app. You get entered into it by doing that. Join the challenge. I'll leave a link down in the bottom for the challenge, as well as some links to some other things that I love with Phorm. Guys, honestly, it's been a game changer for me. I've been a runner my whole life. I've been, trying to keep myself fit and whatnot, but adding in the additional things that Phorm can add in is taking my body to another level. And I'm almost to that big, oh man, I hate to even admit it, but that big 4-0 number. And as I've come to that, it's made me, pay more attention to my health and my body. And, some things I just hadn't thought about before that I really should have, but I just hadn't. And so Phorm has really helped me kind of take those things to the next level. I feel stronger. I feel healthier. I have more energy. Honestly, it's amazing. In fact, I'm just getting over an illness, and man, it kicked my butt. It sucked. But I feel like with, a high level of protein coming in, the greens and the vitamins and stuff that I get from Phorm help me overcome that illness really quickly. And I think it's helped me avoid a lot of the illnesses that are going around. And so super grateful for my relationship with Phorm. And guys, like I said, if you're not in it and not using some of their stuff, I just highly encourage you to click the links below, reach out. If you're watching on the video, leave a comment below, ask a question. You can email me, Terron H, it's TERRONH @ehuntr.com. Send me some questions if you have anything you want to know about First Phorm. Here to help. I don't mean this to be a First Phorm commercial, but it's been super awesome for me. And having Britt on here as we ended the year to start the First Phorm family segment, that was so fun. I got some cool guests coming up from the First Phorm family as well. You guys are going to love it. Got some cool hunting stories that are just, people throw around the word epic a lot, but they're epic. Some of these people do some pretty amazing things in the hunting world. And so, man, I'm super excited about it. So, but yeah, 2024 is done. Again, one of the best hunting seasons that I've had in my lifetime. I got to do my ultimate dream of hunt, which was red stag in New Zealand. If you guys haven't watched that video, make sure and go and find that video. Such an awesome video. I loved it. Love being there. Love being able to harvest my stag. And guess what, guys? It is here in the U.S. now. It's actually in Colorado. We ended up sending our stags back together. And so Chad actually had him taken to his house. And so he's getting him taxidermied right now. So cool. I cannot wait to have that thing right there on my wall. In fact, I might have to move things around here for the podcast so that you guys can see that thing in the background. But man, so glad to have him back in the U.S. Chad sent me some pictures of him the other day, and oh man, it just brought back all the emotions and the memories, and what an awesome experience. But 2025 is coming in hot. We're gonna have some really good stuff for you. So this video is all about 2025 and what to expect in 2025 from EHNTR. For myself, I'm loving EHNTR. I hope you guys are as well. And I would love to hear more from you guys of like what you guys want to see from EHNTR. But I wanted to talk a little bit about what to expect, just like I've done in years past. As we start the new year, talk about what's coming, talk about the things I'm excited about, and also, kind of get your guys' input, because this is a community. And I like to hear from you guys. I like to, interact with you. Would love to do some hunting with you guys. So if you have some cool hunts that you're interested in and want to do, and I could come and join you, or you can come and join me, I think that would be really, really cool. So let's talk about 2025. So we'll talk about the channel first, because here we are on this channel. So we have the First Phorm family segment. That's going to stay consistent throughout the entire year of 2025. It may even go longer. We'll see. But my plan is for the all year of 2025, we'll have the First Phorm family, as well as other podcasts, one podcast a week coming out on different things, hopefully teaching you guys things that you're wanting to know. So again, 360 Sportsman, where we're partnered up with them, a lot of the guests will have master classes on 360 Sportsman. So again, you can use that code EHNTR when you go to 360 Sportsman, save you a ton of money, get you in some of those classes that will help you become a better hunter, archer, whatever you want to do. There's some really cool classes on there. So a lot of them are coming up. Ethan Pate will be on soon. Adeline. I can't remember her last name. Richardson. Sorry, Adeline. I can't remember your last name. But she's a houndsman, and so we're gonna have her on talking about mountain lion hunting. We're gonna have snowmobiles. We're gonna talk about archery. We're gonna talk about all sorts of different stuff through that, as well as some other cool guests that I have lined up for the podcast that I think you guys are really gonna like. That's gonna teach you a lot. A lot of them are actually going to be in person and on site. So I'll take the camera with me, take the equipment with me, and we're going to record on site with some of these folks to, just bring you a little bit more of a different style of podcast rather than me sitting here in the studio talking. We'll have, we'll be on location at these places, and they're pretty big things. So we already reached out and already talked to them about doing those podcasts with them. So make sure, if you're not subscribed to the podcast, that you get subscribed to the podcast. You're going to love these podcasts in person. And I would do it on YouTube as well as whatever platform. So that way you can listen to it if you're not able to watch it. But I would definitely be watching on YouTube, especially those on-location ones. Another cool thing that I'm going to start doing this year is I've got a lot of products that have been sent to me for product reviews. And I just haven't had time to get to those product reviews and get them published on YouTube. And one thing I've decided to do is, there's a lot of people that aren't able to get on YouTube and listen to these things and see these things, but they can get on the podcast and listen to it while they're at work or whatever. So I will be putting all my product review podcasts or product review videos on a podcast so that you can listen to them, hear the information that I'm sharing with you, maybe help you identify, certain products that you're going to want to get. And these go from tripod heads to backcountry gear to backpacks to travel gear, all that kind of stuff. So there'll be shorter podcasts, obviously, because the product review video is definitely not as long as a podcast. But still, be a cool podcast, give you an opportunity to be able to listen in on those and maybe learn about a little bit of gear. So that's a little bit to do with the podcast and what's going to come up this year in 2025. Again, make sure to subscribe on YouTube as well as any other platform that you're listening to. Spotify is probably the best one, honestly. Apple Podcast is great, but I get it. Not everybody's an Apple user. I like my Apple stuff, and so I sometimes use it. But even on my phone, I'll use Spotify, and just to keep it kind of easier. So, anyways, so that's the platform: videos, podcasts. We got a couple of riders that are back riding at Ehuntr, which I'm super excited about having them back on because some of their content was really, really good. A lot of it, most of it's really good that they put out, and so I'm super excited to have them back. So check out the website; they'll be pumping out some articles for you guys. It's going to be a little bit different than it's been in the past with EHNTR.com. And that is, if you've been on there, you've seen like there's news stories about poaching and just all these different things. And honestly, I feel like poaching was like every other article. Not going to be that way. Articles that are going to go up on the website now are more meaningful. So there's still going to be news on there for you because I want you guys to make sure that you're staying informed. And that's a great place to do it. You can just go to ehuntr.com, get that information. But our product reviews, our how-tos, all that stuff's going to be up there as well as more entertainment style of articles. And so having some of these writers come back as well as the other articles that will be going up, super, super excited to have those as part of the website to be able to go for those that like to go and read those articles. Also try to keep you updated on the EHNTR newscast. As you guys know, I post that newscast pretty frequently, at least monthly, so that you guys can catch up on the news in the hunting world and you just consume it by audio if that's the way that you like to consume stuff. So that's the website. As far as entertainment and hunting and stuff like that go, it's going to be a really, really big year. Invested in some pretty good camera equipment, audio equipment, really just kind of up our game when it comes to our hunting videos and making them more of a movie, more of a video, try to get something out there that's really going to entertain you, and then also go on hunts that are going to do that as well. And so we were not able to go on our Arizona mule deer hunt. The units that we hunted and know to hunt were actually closed. The quota was met in those areas. So we're going to go back at the end of the year to Arizona. So that video will not be coming out in the near future. That'll be the end of the year or even first part of 2026 before that one comes out. Got a great video of Chad in Colorado that'll be coming out for his elk hunt. He got a really nice elk there, so that'll be coming out. And then we got some really big hunts planned this year, guys. Really, really big hunts and just trips. So we're going to Canada in May for a black bear hunt. We're going to do archery black bear in Canada. Chad and I will be going on that one. Super excited about that. And then we also are going in June to Alaska. Chad and I are going to take our wives to Alaska to do some salmon fishing. So I get this is Ehuntr, but we are going to do a video of fishing in Alaska with our wives, which I'm super stoked about that one. That's going to be a lot of fun, especially I love salmon. So to be able to go there, get a whole bunch of salmon and come home with it and just video the experience, be able to share that with you guys. I think it'll be entertaining and a lot of fun for you. Have my Utah hunts, which is going to be a lot of fun. I'm not going to be putting in for elk in Utah. I know I've talked about that on so many podcasts. I've got so many points in Utah. I'm going to finally get my limited entry elk, but I'm not putting in for elk this year. And that's for good reason. That's because this year we are actually doing the other hunt of my dreams, which is a Yukon moose hunt. Honestly, red stag and Yukon moose are really the top of the list for me. I know a lot of people have sheep, and Chad and I did a podcast on our top dream hunts, whatever. But red stag and moose are right there, and so during what would be the Utah limited entry elk hunt that I would normally do, we're actually gonna be back in Alaska hunting Yukon moose. And it's going to be so fun. That one's actually going to be a rifle hunt. We're not going to take our bows with us on that one. But super excited to get out into that area of Alaska, an area that I haven't been to in Alaska. And we're going to be off the grid and really doing a crazy moose hunt. So super excited to do that. And hopefully we're able to get some good footage for you. Hopefully we're able to get some moose for you. And again, that'll be Chad and I. So excited about that one. That'll be a lot of fun. And then, like I said, going to Arizona later in the year. So we're going to try and sprinkle in a few other hunts in there. Still trying to get a mountain lion hunt lined up, as well as a couple other hunts for not only myself, but also my son, Jaden. So, and we'll get those all videoed and published for you guys so that you can check it out. And again, make it more of an entertainment style video. Just saying, guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet on YouTube, make sure you get subscribed, share it with your friends. You guys honestly don't know what that means to me if you do that. Like, that is super beneficial, super helpful, and helps me grow as a company, and just helps the platform do the things that we want to do, which is honestly to give back to you guys and help out. That's the only reason I do this. People have asked me, like, oh man, what is Ehuntr like? Why do you continue to do it? And honestly, it's just to be able to hopefully help somebody out. And I get messages from quite a few people talking about that, hey, you helped me with this, or you answered this question for me. And that really is why I do what I do, and why I love these podcasts and these videos, and love Ehuntr in general. So I hope it comes with some entertainment. I hope it comes with some information. I hope it is a lot of fun for you guys, and as much fun for you as it is for me. Guys, I'm always looking for guests for the podcast. If you have a niche or something that you are really knowledgeable in, or maybe you just had a really cool hunt, you want to talk about it, hit me up, shoot me a message, leave me a comment in these videos, send me an email, hit me up on social media. Instagram is pretty much mainly where I do all of my communication on social media, and YouTube. So shoot me a message. If you have something that you would love to bring on the podcast, let me know. I can send you a Calendly invite, and we can get you on the podcast and chat. So anyways, I am just stoked for 2025. It is going to be a fun year. It's going to be a banger of a year. I honestly just cannot believe what we have scheduled. To be able to go to Alaska and Canada all in the same year and do a couple hunts and a fishing trip, and it's just going to be a lot of exciting stuff. I'm hoping Chad will get me some footage of some of the hunts he's doing. I think he's going to be doing another Colorado elk hunt this year, as well as some other, who knows, that guy, he's always hunting. So I don't know how he does it, but hopefully he'll get some footage for me. He's pretty good with that GoPro. He throws that GoPro on his head and gets some pretty good footage. Hopefully I turn it into something that is good enough for him and good enough for you guys so that you can watch it and enjoy it. So we'll keep this podcast short, but I wanted to share with you guys just what's going on in 2025 and what plans we have. I'm super stoked about it, if you can't tell. Super stoked to just get more involved in it, get my family involved. I mean, it's going to be so cool to have, it was nice having Sarah in my videos, like for New Zealand, but it'll be fun to have her in the Alaska trip. It'll be fun to have Jaden in some of the videos, and just hopefully going to be able to get some more content out there with my family, which is honestly another reason why I do this. It's just fun. This is so fun. It's cool to be part of this, and cool to be able to be part of you guys, of you all, and hopefully help you guys in your adventures. But please share those adventures with me. Tag me in your posts. Would love to see what's going on. Love to share it around as well to get you guys more, more of a spotlight, and help you guys grow, help me grow, and just share what we're doing. I think the more we share it, the more we put it out there, the better it is. So anyways, guys, like I said, I'll keep this podcast short. Before I end, there's going to be some links down in the show notes. If you want to support the channel and what we got going on here, hit those links. There's some really cool ones. First Phorm is a huge one. Hit that link for First Phorm. Again, download the app, get you some supplements, get in that transformation challenge. Honestly, guys, seriously, I say it all the time, but it's changed me, and I know it'll change you. It's super helpful, and I would love to be able to help you guys improve your health, your fitness, and just your overall life. So click that. Remember that we're partnered with Optics Planet. Save you some money there if you use the code below. Sneak Tech. Make sure and support them. Man, if you're an archery hunter, have a pair of Sneak Tech boots in your backpack. To get close, you got to be quiet. And so have those in your backpack to be able to throw over your boots quickly and easily. You can be super quiet with them on. Get in there close where you can actually make a good solid shot with your bow. So yeah, if you're not part of that and don't have one of those, use the code below. Share. It'll save you a little bit of money and support them and Ehuntr as well. So, all right, guys, make sure and subscribe, like, comment, all those fun things. But man, let's get excited for 2025. It's gonna be a really fun year. It's gonna be really exciting. We're gonna have a lot of fun. See you guys on the next one.